I'm Steve DeBerg of the San Francisco 49ers. And this is our town, San Francisco. I'd like to show you a part of it that is very special to me.
Right down the street, they're saving lives and doing an incredible job of it. It's the San Francisco Senior Center, an agency supported by United Way. Hi.
Hi.
This is my wife, Marcia. We like to come here because these older people are very special to us.
They do a lot of living here. The United Way volunteers help bring them together.
They teach them ceramics, writing, art classes. They help them stay healthy. Most of all, it's a place to come to and get away from lonely rooms and the isolation that haunts so many of our senior citizens.
Thanks to them, and thanks to you, it works for all of us. The United Way.
The preceding announcement was furnished as a public service for the National Football League. Bill Walsh coming back onto the field now with his San Francisco 49ers, who are out in front at halftime. And here are the stats for the first half.
49ers with 14 first downs, the Rams 13. Ferragamo is 8 out of 15 for 78 yards throwing the football. Steve DeBerg, 8 out of 13, 138.
Total yardage, 49ers 221 and the Rams 147. Wendell Tyler, the leading rusher for the Rams, 13 attempts, 55 yards, and Hofer carried 8 times for 42 yards for the 49ers. O.J. Simpson carried 3 times in the first half for 22 yards. Keep in mind that the Rams are aware that the New Orleans Saints have won their game already. Rams and Saints started the day all even for the top spot in the Western Division of the National Football League. 49ers, of course, with only 1 win, just trying for a victory over their arch rivals, the Los Angeles Rams.
There's the NFC West, Lindsay, and the schedule surely favors Los Angeles on the way home. New Orleans has to play Oakland and San Diego at New Orleans, and then, of course, they finish up out in L.A.
Wershing is teeing the ball up on the 35-yard line. Eddie Hill is back there center deep. Eddie Hill, the running back from Memphis State. And starting play in the second half, this is Lindsey Nelson with Paul Hornung in San Francisco, and the 49ers lead 17-13. Eddie Hill drops it, gets back to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and Eddie Hill gets to the 25-yard line. Tony Dungy on the tackle. So the Rams get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
There's a little mix-up on the return right there. Jim Jodat, Eddie Hill having trouble deciding who's going to catch a football. He returns at 21 yards. Rams football at 25.
Vince Ferragamo still quarterbacking, and he's got Wendell Tyler along with Cullen Bryant. There you see Steve DeBerg warming up his arm on the sideline for the 49ers. Wendell Tyler out to the 28-yard line. Jeff McIntyre, the rookie linebacker from Arizona State, made the stop. Ball is stopped short of the 29 and advanced to the 28. O.J. Simpson along the sideline. And this is last year as a professional football player, his 11th season in the National Football League. Ferragamo. And it is incomplete and almost intercepted by Gordy Saraceno.
I think it surprised him, Lindsay. Gordy Saraceno couldn't believe the ball was thrown directly right there. Watch this. Ferragamo has a little trouble picking out who he wants to throw the football to. Good coverage back there, so he throws it right to the middle linebacker. He was trying to go deeper into a hook pattern back there to Billy Waddy, and Saraceno was just surprised.
He had 2 shots at it. It's going to be 3rd down now. Preston Denard's come to a wide left. Billy Waddy on a wide right. Wendell Tyler, and it's complete across the 40. Wendell Tyler's on his way. Goodbye. He's gone. Wendell Tyler for the touchdown for the Los Angeles Rams.
Well, it's been a long time since the Rams had a guy like this. We talked about it earlier. He can break it open. He can break the big play.
71 yards.
He's been criticized that he fumbles the football, Lindsey. I talked to Don Klosterman before this game started. I said, yeah, Don, but this guy can break it open. Here's a perfect example. A little hook pattern for the first down. Now watch the missed tackle. Saraceno there, the middle linebacker, he misses it. Cornelius on the outside. 71 yards.
So quickly, the Los Angeles Rams have regained the lead on this overcast afternoon in San Francisco. Conversion attempt coming now. Frank Corral is in to boot with Nolan Cromwell to hold for him. Cromwell puts it down. Corral boots it up, and it's good. So now the score is the Rams 20, the 49ers 17, with 13 minutes, 56 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Oh, Grandpa, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's more than just a soft, cuddly dog. See, he's got a radio in his tummy.
Radio Shack's adorable, petable portables with AM radio inside. 6 different animals, priced $11.95 to $15.95. Choose the raccoon, black poodle, boxer, Pekingese, white terrier, and brown spaniel.
I love him. I love you.
Gift-priced animal radios, only at Radio Shack.
Remember this when you choose an airline. American was first with computerized reservations to answer your calls faster.
We were first with curbside baggage processing to handle your luggage faster. And we were first with one-stop check-in to get you through the airport faster. We're American Airlines, and finding ways to serve you better is one of the things we do best.
We're American Airlines, doing what we do best.
Next Saturday, the CBS Sports Spectacular features highlights of the exciting LA Times 500, plus the final event and the Battle of the NFL Cheerleaders. You'll say you saw it on CBS Sports.
71 yards, the Rams' longest pass run play of the season. The Ram kicks off. Owens is deep at the 6-yard line. James Owens to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Owens outside the 30. And Owens gets it out to the 33-yard line. Ron Smith made the tackle as we see an exhibition of running put on by former UCLA running backs, Tyler and then Owens.
Well, we can see why the Rams are trying to kick it away from him, Lindsey, on certain occasions. This guy is explosive also. 27-yard return. And Miami could go into a tie in the Eastern Division of the AFC if they can hold on.
It took the Rams only 1 minute, 4 seconds after the halftime intermission to regain the lead. Now the 49ers have it first and 10 at their own 33. Jackson on the fullback slot. Jackson's got the ball. It is college football for Bear Bryant at Alabama. It's at the 35-yard line. Again at 2. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go. Jack Reynolds made the tackle. Steve DeBerg has quarterbacked the 49ers all day. Last week, Joe Montana got in for a little relief work at quarterback for the 49ers. Bill Walsh said during the week that Montana likely would get a start at some time before the season ends as the 49er quarterback. O.J. Simpson at Wilbur Jackson with the setbacks now. Simpson's in the set left. Simpson in motion outside left. DeBerg. Incomplete. Mike Schumann, the intended receiver. Wayne Osteen covering.
Acting a little rough. Let's take a look at Freddie Dryer, the defensive right end for the Rams, going against Ron Singleton over there. Just let him go. But DeBerg with the quick release.
Hofer has come back into the ball game, and O.J. Simpson has come off. Paul Hofer, 4-year veteran from the University of Mississippi. Third down and 8 yards to go for the 49ers at their own 35. It's darkly overcast here now. The lights have been on since the start of the ball game. And incomplete to Bob Brewer.
Well,
Nolan Cromwell covers, punting, and it comes on.
He should have held on. DeBerg under heavy pressure there had to really release the ball quickly. It's right on target.
Dan Melville comes in to do the punting as DeBerg comes off.
I tell you, this guy had the kind of year he's having on a winning football team this year. you'd see more written about Steve DeBerg. He would be rated in the top 3 quarterbacks in the league.
Eddie Brown has dropped back to field it, and the Rams are rushing 10. Elba gets it off. Hits at the 27. Eddie Brown at the 19. Stopped at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their 20. The tackle was made by Tom Sebring. So with the Rams leading by a score of 20-17, we have 12 minutes, 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
I'd like to talk to you about the Sony Betamax and an incredible feature called Betascan. I'm Tom Williams Sr., and if you know tennis, you know my son. Here's a cassette of his last championship match. Betascan lets me go fast forward and reverse, so I can skip the boring stuff like this long rally and stop when I come to the real exciting parts, like Tom Jr. here dashing onto the court to pick up the ball. Isn't Betamax terrific? It lets you see what you've been missing and miss what you don't want to see. It's from Sony, the one and only.
Let me tell you about one quiet car, the 1980 Ford LTD. In test, an LTD rode quiet as a Rolls Royce. And this LTD has a dandy new engineering feature.
One that can give you extra miles per gallon. Ford calls it automatic overdrive. I call it incredible. No other American car maker has it. With automatic overdrive option, no full-size car beats LTD's 8-cylinder estimated MPG. Ford LTD. Quiet as a Rolls Royce. Give a listen at your Ford dealer.
1st and 10 now for the Los Angeles Rams at their own 20-yard line. They have a 3-point lead over the 49ers. If you look around Candlestick Park here in San Francisco. Tyler moves up.
Oh, look at this little...
Colin Bryant. The option play out to the 24-yard line. Ted Vincent made the tackle. Picked up 4 on the play at 2nd and 6. "12 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Dustin Denard comes to a wide left. Billy Waddy's going out to a wide right for the Rams. Quarterback by Vince Ferragamo. Colin Bryant. Lost about a half yard. Willie Harper, 6-year veteran from Nebraska, made the tackle.
Fought off a block from Dennis Hara. Hara missed the block on Harper. Played him off well and made the stop.
3rd and 7 at the 23.
And Oakland 14, Denver nothing, 3rd quarter.
Rams coming with a 3rd down play here. Denard to the left side, Billy Waddy to the right side. Running backs are well split. They're 4 of 8 on 3rd down conversions today. Ferragamo.
The backs hook up.
Billy Waddy incomplete at the 40-yard line.
A little bit low.
Punting unit comes out for the Rams. Tim Gray was covering defensively.
He opened. Good pass protection this time for Ferragamo. He wishes he could have this one back. You've heard us say that so many times, but this man is so wide open. You see Nelson now. He's going to clear the linebacker over to the left side. Right there is Billy Waddy. Now that is a little bit low, but he could have caught it.
Ken Clark's back to do the punting. Dungy has dropped back with Dwight Hicks to field it for the 49ers. Clark gets it off. Wynn's holding it up a little, and fair catch signal goes up. Hicks at the 40-yard line. Good field position for the 49ers, who start at their own 40. 1st down and 10 yards to go, with the Rams leading them 20-17. 11 minutes, 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
How you holding up? I'm all right. You want to go for 10 miles? If we make it, I'll buy you a beer. If we make it, I'll buy you a lone brow.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Army. It's jumping jacks at 6 a.m. and being on the job by 8.
Taxi command 433 departure 13.
It's learning how to use the time you've got and how to enjoy the time off you've earned. It's a lot of...
You'll say you saw it on CBS Sports.
Sal Carson and the 49ers band entertaining here at Candlestick. As the 49ers come up first and 10 at their own 40-yard line, O.J. Simpson is in there with Wilbur Jackson. O.J. has the ball. Cuts back. Lunges up to the 44-yard line. He picked up 4 on the play. Reynolds and Brodzinski brought him down.
San Diego, Dan Fouts throwing a touchdown pass in there. 21-7, third quarter.
Second down play coming for the 49ers with the Rams leading them 20-17.
San Diego and Denver are tied in the Western Division.
Dwight Clark, the rookie from Clemson, far to the left side. DeBerg out to O.J. in the right flat. He's got it. He's got the first down at the 49-yard line. Dwayne Osteen ran him out.
The juice got loose on the sidelines over here. Watching play action fake. He could have gone to number 40. Jackson was open. Instead, he goes out. O.J. bobbles the football, but he goes down the sidelines for the first down.
DeBerg brings them up again. Still Jackson and O.J. Simpson. O.J. No gain penalty marker thrown into the sack. Mike Fanning made the tackle.
Excuse me. Lindsay, I guess O.J. Simpson made more money out of professional football maybe than
holding against the 49ers, Young.
Than a guy that you used to work with by the name of Red Grange.
Well, I don't really know whether anybody made more money than Red Grange did or not. He had some very interesting arrangements during his football career.
People don't realize how much money, especially in those days, that Grange got.
Well, they made an arrangement with the Chicago Bears. Just listen to Cal Lepore here.
Holding 56, offense, first down.
That's Fred Quinlan. Puts the ball back at the 41-yard line now. Still first down. First and long. Penalty markers. O.J. Simpson went out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Somebody's offside.
Offsides indicated against the Rams.
It's Mike Fanning. That's number 3 on him. Well, what do you get? Half the gate with the Bears. We're talking about Red Grange. You got half the gate when he signed?
More than that.
More than that. Yes. The first game after his college career, what, they drew 80,000 people?
They went on.
Offside, 85. Defense, first down.
Jack Youngblood. So it is first and 15. The ball at the 46-yard line. O.J. Simpson gets out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Jack Reynolds ran him out. Picked up 4, so it'll be second and 11. Red Grange joined the Chicago Bears back in the 1925 season. They went on a barnstorming tour that took them all over the country, as a matter of fact. They drew a huge crowd at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. They drew 70,000 fans at the Polo Grounds in New York. The arrangement, George Hallis says, was he thought that the Bears would get 2/3 and that Red would get 1/3, but he discovered what Charlie Powell, Red's manager, thought was that Powell got 1/3, Grange got 1/3, and the Bears got 1/3. Then a penalty marker goes down, and Hofer's got the ball. Hofer trying to get to the first down sticks. He's about a yard short. Cromwell and Eddie Brown made the tackle.
Larry Brooks lunged forward, and he might be offside unless he was drawn off by movement in that offensive line.
Offsides against the Rams.
Picked up 10 on the play, would bring up 3rd and 1.
They decline it, it's 3rd and 1, you're right.
That's what they're going to do.
Offside, 9-0, defense, penalties decline, 3rd down.
9-0 is Larry Brooks.
Watch in the middle of that, right near the center, that's Larry Brooks, number 90.
Now, can the 49ers pick up a yard and keep the drive alive with 10 minutes, 1 second left in the 3rd quarter, and the Rams leading 20-17. Francis is in there now. They're in an I formation.
They usually let Hofer go over the top, but he's going outside.
Hofer's got the 1st down, yards to spare. Pulled down hard by Dwayne Osteen. 1st down. It is at the 36-yard line. Hofer's turned out to be a money ball player for the San Francisco 49ers. Moved to the starting spot ahead of O.J. Simpson. 9:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Mike Schumann in a wide right. Bill Francis and Paul Hofer are the setbacks. Hofer in motion outside left. Out to Francis. Breaks a tackle. Wayne Osteen finally wrapped him up.
Well, Walsh is familiar with the rookie from Stanford. He had him. He was coach there.
Got to the 29-yard line.
Boy, they give you so many different looks offensively. There's Bill Walsh, white sweater. Always wears that white sweater with those beige pants.
2nd down, 3 yards to go at the 29. Hofer cuts back. Got about a yard as Jack Reynolds upended him. Got a yard and a half. 3rd and 2 now. Freddie Solomon checks in. Mike Schumann comes off.
3rd and 2, not necessarily a running down in this San Francisco offense. They're really got to defense the 49ers against the pass first. Usually when they're clogged up in there like this, it's usually a run. There it is.
Hofer, no, I beg your pardon. Fake to Hofer, screen left to Brewer, and he's thrown for a loss at the 34. You're right, Paul. Fake to Hofer and drop back to throw and went screen left to Brewer, but the Ram defense wrapped him up for a loss.
They only had one receiver downfield. That was Freddie Solomon on the screen to the tight end, Bob Brewer. There he is. Ram defense superb, Lindsey. Just smelled it immediately. Lost 6.
And that brings on the punter, Dan Melville. Eddie Brown is dropping back to field it for the Los Angeles Rams, who lead in this game by a score of 20-17. Angles for the corner, Melville does. He gets it out. Gets it out of bounds. It'll be lined up deep in Ram territory at the 2-yard line. He got that. So the Rams will start, but they'll start from deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line. They have a 3-point lead.
I never worry about what brand name part my mechanic puts on my car. That doesn't make me a bad guy. I go to a professional mechanic I can trust, so I trust the parts he uses. He uses Mopar. It means nothing to me, but it means a lot to him. Mopar fits all American-made cars, foreign cars too, and they're used by professional mechanics all over the world. If the professional trusts Mopar, I trust Mopar. Does he make me happy? He makes it his business.
Trust your car to Mopar.
Holiday Inn.
Welcome to our people-pleasing place.
Is that the Holiday Inn East, the Holiday Inn West, the Midtown?
The one by United Industries.
The one by the headquarters or the plant?
The headquarters.
We offer you a choice of the most popular locations.
You need 3 hands.
You're right.
People-pleasing locations.
The airport? The one by Holiday Inn North? or Holiday Inn South?
Is number one in people pleasing.
Tonight on CBS, 60 Minutes. Archie Bunker's Place, One Day at a Time, and special movie, Oh God.
That's John Denver and George Burns.
And it's all on CBS tonight. Right here at Candlestick Park, the Los Angeles Rams have the ball. Have it at their own 2-yard line. Actually, as it's spotted, it's near the 1.5. Melville put it way down here. Vince Ferragamo brings them up. Haller. Got a yard or so. Ted Benson on the tackle. It's out there near the 4-yard line. Second down, 8 yards to go. Short of the 4. Tyler. Across the 5. Ted Benson again on the tackle. Second-year man from Wichita State.
Ferragamo giving Dennis Hare a little pat on the head. Need a first down here for the Rams. They want better field position. They hold them here on the turnover punt here. 49ers should have great field position.
3rd and 6 at the 6. Ray Malavasi. Ellen Bryant in the right set. Wendell Tyler in the left set. For Vince Ferragamo. Delay to the big man, Colin Bryant. Got only a yard, and the punting unit comes on now as Jeff McIntyre upset him.
As a rookie from Arizona State. Still longs to be a running back. Was a running back at Arizona State. They moved him to the linebacker. He's a big 6'3", 232. Jeff McIntyre on the stop. Helped out Archie Reese.
Ken Clark is back to punt from deep in his own end zone. Tony Dungy, Dwight Hicks are deep to take it. Clark puts it up.
He fell down.
Hicks fields the ball, and he's at the 37-yard line of the Rams. 1st and 10 for the 49ers.
Ken Clark slipped, Lindsey. Lucky to even kick the football. Watch this. He's going to slip on that turf back there. It's a little soft. Right there, his left foot goes out from under him. 31-yard punt under the circumstances right there. Pretty good punt.
Spotted at the 38-yard line. Next week on CBS, the NFL doubleheader will have Chicago and Tampa Bay, Detroit and Philadelphia, Green Bay and Washington, San Francisco and St. Louis.
And the way all these divisional races are tightening up, Atlanta at San Diego, Minnesota, Los Angeles, Giants at Dallas, all the games becoming more important.
Pass play incomplete. Fake the handoff to O.J. Simpson. And then DeBerg threw incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line. O.J. comes off. Five minutes, 31 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Freddie Solomon goes far to the left side. They're on a double wing alignment now with only Phil Francis out of setback. Schumann's in a wide right.
377!
Solomon incomplete. Freddie Solomon. Rod Perry covering defensively for the Rams, number 49.
Perry hounding Solomon all the way across the middle, a little quick post.
Brewer is being sent out for the next play from Bill Walsh. 3rd and 10. 49ers at the Rams, 38-yard line. James Owens has gone into the ballgame now as a wide receiver for the 49ers. Got speed to burn.
He's running end around from there a couple times. They got everybody lined up on the right side again. Watch the screen to McAfee.
Quick pitch to Francis, goes to the short side. And has he ever wrapped up? Dave Elmendorf ran him out. So the punting unit comes on now for the 49ers. Led out there by Melville.
Little play didn't fool anybody, Lynch.
It did not.
So the 49ers blew an excellent field position here. Of course, they're going to punt it away, but they had a good field position to move it in at least field goal range.
Eddie Brown has dropped back deep for the Rams. Melville angles for the corner. Goes out of bounds somewhere near the 11-yard line. So the Rams start again, but again they start deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 at their 11.
Well, Melville's done his job here in the second half, putting out both these punts inside the 10, inside the 15.
Monday night on CBS, The White Shadow, MASH, WKRP in Cincinnati, and Lou Grant. An all-star lineup of shows right here on CBS on Monday night.
Very good drama coming up on The White Shadow, we understand, this week, too.
Tyler and Bryant are the setback. Tyler moves to the 15-yard line. He picked up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Jimmy Webb made the tackle. Webb, a 5-year veteran from Mississippi State. The Rams are leading here by a score of 20-17.
Tyler over 100 yards in offense, especially because of that 71-yard pass play touchdown from Ferragamo.
Tyler's carried 17 times for 67 yards. Preston Denard up into the air and incomplete. Move was made by Gerard Williams.
Good coverage and a poor pass. Williams had a shot for the interception. He was really covering Denard, not looking at the ball. He could have had a shot at interception.
3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Rams. Waddy goes to the right side. Preston Denard to the left side. The running backs are split for Ferragamo. Tyler to the 18-yard line. It'll be 4th and 3.
Once again, the 49er defense comes through, forces them to punt.
Ken Clark comes on to do the punting. Dwight Hicks has dropped back in a single safety. Clark is aware that the footing is a little treacherous down there in the area of the baseball infield, as it were. Hicks, Bearcat signal at his 41.
Bad decision there. Had a little running room.
So the 49ers start 1st and 10 at their own 41. A punt of 42 yards. CBS Sports Spectacular coming up next Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, including the Professional Pool Players Association 9-ball championships.
Next Saturday, the CBS Sports Back, and then it's a battle of the NFL cheerleaders.
Followed by the Los Angeles Times 500 stock car race, all right here on CBS. O.J. Simpson and Wilbur Jackson are the backs. Schumann in motion across. Jackson. Nothing.
Oh, he was popped.
Wasn't he? Mike Fanning was there. Spotted at the 42-yard line, so make it 2nd down and 9 yards to go at the 42. O.J. comes off, and Hofer's coming in now for the 49ers. McAfee comes off. Brewer's in there at tight end. Schumann's coming to a wide right. Brady Solomon goes to a wide left. DeBerg is 12 for 21, 164 yards in the air. And it's intercepted at the 43-yard line. Brzezinski. Bob Brzezinski back to the 49ers, 40-35. Brzezinski gets to the 30-yard line, tries to lateral it off, but the whistle had blown. Bob Brzezinski intercepted for the Rams and returned to the 49ers 31-yard line.
That's his first interception of the year, and he shows pretty good agility running the football. Pass rush caused that interception. Watch it from the left side. Jack Youngblood. We haven't called his name too often today. There is DeBerg. He should have held on. He was going down when he loaded the football. Brzezinski on his first interception makes a good 26-yard return. Rams are in business at the 31.
First and 10. Tyler's carry. At the 30-yard line, he got one. Second and 9. And Lee is in there now at quarterback. This is Bob Lee, an 11-year veteran from University of the Pacific, 6'2", 195-pounder who has been around the league. Minnesota Vikings, the Atlanta Falcons, and Tyler is limping as he comes back to the huddle. Tyler's going to go off now, and Eddie Hill's going to replace him. Eddie Hill, a rookie from Memphis State.
I wonder why Lee's in there, Lindsey. Ferragamo backed up against his wall the last 2 times that he had the football. We'll check that out and see if he's hurt.
Lee going long, and it is a touchdown. Taken for a touchdown.
How about that catch? That great throw by Bobby Lee. And boy, what a great feeling it is when you...
Ron Smith took it and was injured as he crashed into a upright there.
Oh, Ron Smith made an exceptional catch. Hicks was right back here. Let's watch Lee. But what a great feeling it is for Lee. Being picked up a couple of weeks ago, comes in, throws the home run right away. Good pass protection. And watch his catch. Ron Lee has Hicks beaten deep into the end zone. He keeps his eye on the football. He's pushed out. 1 foot went down, but the momentum of the push, his second foot went out. They ruled it a touchdown, and rightfully so, I think.
Ron Smith up under his own power.
There's nothing wrong with Ferragamo, we get, so he just wanted to change quarterbacks, and it paid off. Watch the foot. Now, you have to have both feet in. Here goes the left-right. 2 little touch steps. He had both feet in anyway.
Conversion attempt coming for the Los Angeles Rams, who have taken a lead now of 26-17 in this game.
Oh, he banged right into that pole, Lindsey, at the side right there. He's being helped off, but I think it's going to be all right.
Corral will attempt with Nolan Cromwell holding for him. Cromwell puts it down, and it is booted no good. Wide, and so the conversion attempt fails. And the score remains the Los Angeles Rams 26 and the San Francisco 49ers 17.
We've seen it so often this year. These sidewinders get into a little lull. They kick the ball low. If they don't hit it right, he just hooked it right here. Looks like the hold's okay. Here he comes. He just hooked it across. Missed it by about 4 or 5 feet.
So Corral is coming off and coming back on now to kick off as the ball will be teed up at the 35-yard line. 60 minutes tonight on CBS, starting at 7 p.m. Two minutes remain to be played in the third quarter of this game. James Owens has dropped back center deep. As Corral looks for a proper place to set the tee. Rams knowing that they must win this ball game to keep pace with the New Orleans Saints in the Western Division of the National Football Conference. The New Orleans Saints having won their game earlier today. Francis at the 12-yard line. He's at the 15. Now comes to the outside. And he gets to the 35-yard line before Joe Harris brought him down.
Let's see if the 49er offense can get on track now. Defense of the Rams has really held the 49er offense in check in the second half.
Hasn't it, though? Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. James Owens is in there in a wide right now. He's a speedster. Hofer and Jackson are the setbacks. Steve DeBerg. Hofer in motion outside left. Out to Jackson. Jones his way. Up across the 45-yard line. Brian O'Steen made the final hit.
Miami a 4-point lead, 4th quarter over the Colts. Oakland 14-3 over Denver, 4th quarter.
49ers have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 46. Wright Clark comes into the ball game. Mike Schumann comes into the ball game. Wide receivers for the 49ers. Jackson and Hofer. Jackson. Just short of the 50-yard line. George Andrews made the stop for the Rams. Clock is running with 1:25 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Rams are leading 26-17. 2nd and 6 at the 50. Steve DeBerg. Hofer in motion outside left. McAfee. Got the first down at the 32-yard line. Ken McAfee, Elmendorf and O'Steen made the tackle.
Yeah, the strength of Ken McAfee came very close to stepping out of bounds, then he ran over one of the Rams. Watch this quick little square out pattern to the tight end. He beats the first man, keeps his balance, and then he punishes number 23. It's 23 in that defensive secondary for the Rams. I don't see his number. 23 is Ricky Odom, and I know he's not with the team anymore. 33 probably Osteen.
Hofer is carrying. Penalty marker goes down. It's at the 27-yard line.
A lot of leather popping.
Reynolds bounced him out. So there's a penalty to check out. Cal Lepore, the referee. Clipping against the 49ers. Well, the 49er fans are unhappy again.
3 personal fouls in the first half, and now a clipping penalty.
It'll put the ball at the 42-yard line. First and 20.
Personal foul, clipping 84. Offense.
Mike Schumann. He said first down after he turned off his mic.
You know, Freddie Solomon's only caught 1 pass today. That was 38-yard touchdown pass. He usually catches at least average 6 or 7 receptions a game.
DeBerg, penalty markers thrown by the referee. Incomplete. Illegal motion against the 49ers.
This one will be declined.
Clock is stopped with 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Illegal motion, 36. Offense, penalty decline, 2nd down.
Hofer, 2nd and 20 now at the 42-yard line. 49ers with the ball in Ram territory in the waning seconds of the 3rd quarter, with the Rams leading 26-17. 49ers have had 5 penalties for 56 yards. Freddie Solomon wide to the left side. Schumann to the right side. Schumann in motion outside right.
I think he changed the play.
Hofer! Hofer's inside the 25. Elmendorf made the tackle.
They get called an audible at the line of scrimmage, Lindsey. The Rams were faking the blitz. Just a little quick pitch over to Hofer.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. The Rams 26 to 49-17. We now pause for a word from your local station.
Wednesday, in a special appearance, Brett Maverick introduces his cousin, a ramblin', gamblin' ladies' man, Young Maverick, premiering Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
Mavericks always stick together.
This is CBS.
Read this.
Tonight,
God grants you an interview.
Jerry Landers was just an ordinary guy until he kept an extraordinary appointment with God.
Not what you expected, huh?
George Burns stars with John Denver.
It's not raining outside. It's just in here.
In the absolutely divine comedy, Oh God. Tonight at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
It's a miracle.
First and 10, I beg your pardon. 3rd and 2 it is for the San Francisco 49ers. Hofer, and he's got the first down. Paul Hofer at the 17. Elmendorf and Rod Perry made the stop.
Elmendorf is still down. He's holding his face. There you go. That's Elmendorf running off. Here's a fake to the fullback, straight up the middle. Hofer slides off the left side. Good blocking over there. Ron Singleton and John Ayers. There's Elmendorf. You see him holding his right part of his head. Just a good turn by Hofer. Got the first down. Picked up 8.
First and 10 just outside the 16-yard line. This is Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning in San Francisco at Candlestick Park. The Rams are leading the 49ers 26 to 17. Hofer and Jackson to the setbacks for Steve DeBerg. DeBerg going, and it's complete to Schumann. Schumann down the right sideline, goes out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Dwayne Osteen ran him out. Schumann.
You know, Bill Walsh may change the whole thinking throwing the football in the National Football League. Right here's a perfect example. Right away, there's your number 1 receiver, Ron Schumann. Picks up 13 yards down the right sideline. And what happens in his pass offense is he has a number 1 receiver, and he goes right to him on like a 1-2-3 count. He releases the football to that man instead of a quarterback dropping back and looking all around.
First down and goal to go at the Ram 3-yard line. Wilbur Jackson pulled out by the Ram defense. Brzezinski and George Andrews on the tackle at the 4-yard line. Second and goal at the 4.
Here it is. Take another look. Just a good tackle from the outside. One of the linebackers, Brzezinski, right there. Bob Brzezinski, 59.
Second and goal. Hofer's in the left set, Jackson in the right set. Hofer. Just inside the 3, Mike Fanning closed him off. Third and goal.
There's Steve DeBerg looking over the sidelines.
Nearer the 2-yard line.
Here comes the passing offense, maybe in. Schumann and Freddie Solomon check back in. Both the tight ends come out. Paul Seal and Ken McAfee.
Third down and goal to go at the Ram 2-yard line. Schumann to a wide right, Solomon to a wide left. Jackson and Hofer the setback. Hofer stacked up. Mike Fanning led the defensive charge that will bring up a 4th down. Here comes Wershing on the field goal unit.
Great defense by the Rams. They're noted for that. First down at the 3, 3 straight pops. They turn everything back.
Rams are leading 26 to 17.
Here it is again. Mike Fanning will be right there. And look at the host of white jerseys trimmed in blue. The Rams defense.
19-yard attempt with Montana holding. He puts it down. Wershing boots it, and it's good. 19-yard field goal by Ray Wershing. So that makes the score Los Angeles 26 to 49ers 20 with 12 minutes, 36 seconds left to play in the game.
Okay, men. When we see the ambassador's Mercedes, we roll.
The surprisingly affordable Granada, sometimes mistaken for a Mercedes.
There he is. Roll.
Albert, are you speeding?
No, dear.
People in Washington sure are friendly.
I think they like our new Granada.
Are you sure this is the way to the Applebaum's new house?
I hope so.
Oh, look, Albert. They bought a Colonial.
The 1980 Ford Granada, a modern American classic.
Now you can shop for phone styles the way you shop for other styles, which makes sense, really, when you consider how many different styles and colors of phones there are today, and how the phone has become a decorating accessory. You just go to any one of our Phone Mart stores, pick out the phones you want, then simply take them home and plug them in.
G.
No, GTE.